Hello everybody, myself Rakesh Sanjay Srivastava, science teacher in St. Michael's Academy. In this part of video, I teach the students of class 9 and also the chapter name is the fundamental unit of life. We all revise this chapter and also in this way we all revise today two important topics, mitochondria and plastids. You will try to revise these topics in details and try to learn by self-study also, because there is no any alternatives of self-study. So I start about this mitochondria and plastids. As you know, mitochondria is the most important cell organelles and also play important role in the activity of cell also. This is the microscopic picture of mitochondria. You will try to draw this figure in your fair copy also. You will see the figure and various part also given here. This is the figure of mitochondria. You will see here in this figure the two-layer membrane present here on the outer side. One is called inner membrane and outer membrane. Here is given outer membrane and this is called inner membrane. And this is part is called inner chamber. And also these types of material present inside it called matrix. And this finger-like projection you will see here, this is called cristae. And also here dot-like round structure present, this is called ribosome. And this thread-like structure also called DNA. This is the organelles present inside the mitochondria. As you know, this mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell. And mitochondria also help in the energy production. And also two-walled structure. The outer mitochondrial membrane is very smooth. The inner membrane is folded into finger-like projection called cristae. Both cristae and inner membrane have stored F1 particles for generation of energy in the form of ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate, and this is the main part of mitochondria and also called the energy currency of the cell. And this adenosine triphosphate after discharging convert into ADP. ADP means adenosine diphosphate. The space within mitochondria is called inner mitochondrial chamber. The gel-like substances fill up in this space called matrix. It contains respiratory enzymes. Oxidation of glucose and release to energy in the form of ATP. They also produce energy by the help of glucose present in it. And this energy is stored in the form of ATP. Mitochondria have their own genetic system. They have their special DNA and RNA, which is different from the nuclear genetic material of the cell. They are called semi-autonomous organelles because they have their own genetic system. And also some work they can do independently. These are the important parts of mitochondria. Now, second part, we all know about plastids, the kitchen of the cell. As you know, these plastids present in only plant cell and also play important role in all the activities of plants. Plastids are the largest cell organelles found in plant cell, and these are also double membranous structure. And plastids are basically of three types. There are three types of plastids. First, chloroplast, second, chromoplast, and third, leucoplast. Three types of plastids present in the plant cell. First is chloroplast. They are found in green plants, parts of the plant. Chloroplast present in the green part of the plant. They contain a green pigment called chlorophyll, which help in the process of preparing food in the plants by the process of photosynthesis. And pigments are also present, but they are masked by the large quantity of chlorophyll. Now, these plastids are also semi-autonomous bodies, because we all study about mitochondria, semi-autonomous body. In the same way, plastids are also semi-autonomous body, because they have their own DNA and RNA and ribosomes. They synthesize their own protein and also have the capacity to replicate. So chloroplasts are also called semi-autonomous body. You will always remember, in plant the cell organelles, mitochondria and also plastids are semi-autonomous body, because they have their own personal DNA and RNA and also ribosomes. And this is the structure of chloroplast. You will try to draw the figure of the chloroplast also. You will see that there are two membranes, outer and inner membrane. This is called outer membrane and this is called inner membrane. And this structure is also called granum and these are called stroma. And this material present inside this called matrix. And this dot-like structure are called ribosome. This is the structure of chloroplast cell. Now we all study chromoplast cell. As we all study, chloroplast cell carry chlorophyll and also provide green color to the leaves of the plant. And chromoplast, this contains yellow, orange and red pigments. They are mostly present in the petals of flowers and fruits. The coloring pigment present in them are xanthophyll and carotene. Xanthophyll provide yellow color and carotene provide orange and red color. And also, in general way, we all say that chromoplast cell provide maximum colors to the leaves, flowers and also fruits of the plant except green color. Now in last we all study about leucoplast. Leucoplasts are colorless plastids without any pigment. They are colorless because they have no any types of pigment. The leucoplasts that store starch are amyloplast, and some store proteins are called eleuroplast, and some store lipids called eleoplast. Cells of potato tubers, rice, grain and maize grains have abundant leucoplast. Now, in last we will study about function of chloroplast. What are the important functions of chloroplast? First is called photosynthesis. Chloroplast traps solar energy with the help of chlorophyll for manufacturing of food material by the process of photosynthesis. So it is called the kitchen of the cell. Second, giving color. Chloroplast give characteristic color to the flower and fruits for attraction of insect for pollination. Now storage. Leucoplast cell help in the storage of food materials. Now generation of oxygen. Chloroplast utilize atmospheric CO2 and generate oxygen. So these are some important points related to plastids: chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast cell. Now you will try to make your notes and try to learn about in details about this topic. Both plastids and also mitochondria. Both are important topic in this part. So try to do better. Now I complete this video. Thank you.